In 2008, the government of Kenya approved the construction of Konza Technology City, a city also known as African Silicon Savannah. Now we're here at the 5,000 acres piece of land where the 1.4 trillion shillings project is expected to be put up. Now, since 2008, we're now in 2018. How far is the project? Is the project still viable? Join us to find out why. I'm here with John Tanui, the CEO of Konza Techno Development Authority, to give us an update of where we are so far and the development of Konza City, which is supposed to be Africa's Silicon Valley. Now it's called it's called Silicon what?
Silicon Savannah.
Silicon Savannah. Maybe you could give us an update of how far we are in terms of development. We know it's supposed to take 20 years to build. It started officially in 2008 with President Mwai Kibaki, former president. But now we're in 2018. Is the dream still viable?
The dream is on, and we are moving from the planning stage to now the implementation stage. A project of this magnitude, as you are aware, this is $14.5 billion project, and it requires a lot of planning. So initially there is work which were done in terms of feasibility study, conceptualization, and planning. And as you can see now, we are at the implementation stage, so the project is taking off. And there are two things that are critical for this project to achieve the vision that was intended. And one is to have world-class infrastructure. And the contractor that we have, who has just started work and is setting up their site office, will be here for 42 months to ensure that all the city amenities required for the phase one are in place. So that is very critical for this project's takeoff. The second component is to address the aspect of innovation, technology, and the knowledge economy. And we are at the advanced stages of procuring a design consultant for a research institute, which will be based here in Konza, which will drive the aspect of the innovation. So with the two having taken off, we can confirm that the project is on course and is taking off.
All right. Recently, you got 39 billion financing. Maybe you could give us more updates on that. And when you say 42 months, is that how much the first phase will entail when it talks about the construction of the utilities?
Yes, the current works, which is horizontal infrastructure. This is all the amenities that are required to service the parcels of land on the first phase, about 400 acres. This is roads, the wastewater treatment, distribution of fresh water, the wastewater treatment, and even solid waste. This is the works which will take about 42 months to be completed, and correctly you've said it's about 39 billion Kenya shillings, and the project has already started. The contractor is still mobilizing and setting up the site offices and bringing equipment to the site, and we are expecting to see progress within the next 6 months, that now it will be fully mobilized and we can see the works to start to pick up.
What have been the challenges that has been affecting the whole project?
A project of this magnitude, of course, is a huge challenge. It's a huge undertaking by our country to build a fresh new city with a very ambitious target of achieving advancement of innovation, bringing in technology to our economy, and also that given this project is a greenfield and located this distance from other established cities. Those were some of the challenges to overcome in planning to ensure that the city is viable, the city will take off in terms of ensuring the necessary infrastructure are in place, both inside and also infrastructure outside that will support this city, because outside you need to ensure there is good road network, we need to ensure there is water linkage to the city, we need to ensure we have ICT connectivity in terms of fiber, we need to be factored in the railway, both the SGR and the meter gauge railway, and other amenities that links the city to the rest of the country.
The full project, the estimations that we will be fully operational in 2050. Do you think that you will meet that target?
Um, as mentioned, the intention was the first phase to be completed in 5 years. You can see as of now where we are in terms of actually at the takeoff stage. So we can say the next 3 years is mainly construction phase, and during that period you'll see a number of investors coming on board, and the next few years you'll see now the uptake by investors and the creation of the jobs. But critical thing is not really the completion. The critical part of a project is the takeoff. So where we are, I can say the project has taken off, and its key requirements are in place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can assure today Kenyans that this project will take off, has already taken off, and will be a success.
I can assure the project has taken off. We have a contractor working on the infrastructure, which we expect to be world-class infrastructure. We are working to have ensure that there is smart city facilities in place. We are working to ensure that we have a university that will help to advance the country's innovation ecosystem. So to me, the project has taken off. It might take another 2 years, 3 years for the general public to see, but from where I sit, the project has taken off.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.